Hello everyone, I'm Zoe. I'm Overseas Operation Manager from Bytom. Thank you for watching our first video of Bytom Development Challenge. The Bytom Development Challenge is a Bytom application competition for the developed community. The whole process will be online. We're open to individuals or teams. We welcome more individual developers to join, and we will help you to build a team. The Bytom Development Challenge will have 2 seasons, and this will be the first one, and will come with our annual fest, Bytom.com. The first and the second prize of each development challenge can directly enter the final round for the grand prize. As you may know, we have had the first Bytom.com in China, Hangzhou last year with more than 500 developers to attend. Which means if you participate in the Bytom Development Challenge and as a winning team, you will have the great media exposure and awards, which can be said to be a very good opportunity. This event is supported by Bytom technical communities and media such as 8BDC, which is the biggest blockchain forum and media in China, and Open Source China, and so on media. Participants can get very high quality exposure worldwide, and in addition, the winner will have a large amount of token incentives and have the chance to receive later incubation supports and business guidance. This event is to promote the technical advancement and application of Bytom blockchain. Now here is the timeline of the event for the first Bytom Development Challenge. Please pay attention to it if you are going to participate for it. Don't miss the following guidance and the mentoring session especially. First, the whole participation period will be from February 22nd to May 7th, and the registering time is from February 22nd to April 1st. Considering of the time of the development, if it is too late to register, it will be very difficult to finish your work. So we need to reserve at least 1 month for development. And then we will make 3 online guidance and mentoring sessions during the whole process. Each will be every half a month, and this one will be the first one. The following 2 mentoring sessions about the time will be informed later on and posted on our official Twitter account. So tonight we will mainly explain the challenge itself and the development of Bytom. And the later 2 will be focused more on the technical part and the in-depth content. And also the Bytom development cases. I hope everyone can have the time to attend for all of those. And later on, a demo will be shown in April 20th to May 1st. All the participants will need to display their work on Bytom website. And at that time, a community voting will be held to the public selections. So you can post your projects to the communities and win the votings. That will affect a part of the selection. And then the final deadline of submission is May 1st. All projects must be submitted before this time. And then in May 2nd, from May 2nd to May 7th will be the final awards period. And then the contest is over. Regarding to the topic of this competition, we released 2 different groups. We support free theme and bounty theme. So for the first group, your topic don't need to be limited to any of those followings we listed, but here are some things we suggest you to do, like supply chain, copyright protection, product traceability, and so on, which are all the popular topics nowadays. But you can also come up with your own topics. And for the second group will be the bounty theme. Um, for those two groups, you only need to use through Bytom interface for development. That's all the requirements. And for the second part, um, the first topic is distributed off-chain storage, and the second topic is decentralized identity system. The bounty theme also needs to meet the conditions for development, like using Bytom interface and Bytom blockchain too. So, for example, distributed off-chain storage, you need to use IPFS or BigChain DB to store your key data, and each bounty project will need to be reviewed by Bytom team. As to the decentralized identity system bounty theme, is need to implement a decentralized identity system based on Bytom, which is more difficult, and therefore they will have more rewardings. Which means if you take the bounty theme, you'll have an extra reward besides for the completion of the first group. The event has the corresponding requirements for the participants. So to sum up, individuals or team or companies can participate, but one person can only participate in one team. And the requirements of the work is to use the interface and the Bytom blockchain. Definitely no cheating or infringement, otherwise the qualification of the competition will be cancelled. The same needs to be communicate with the organizer, which is Bytom team. You can find us on Bytom Twitter account or send us email to contact@bytom.io. Finally, the project's mission is to provide a project page for to present on the Bytom official site. And if it is an open source project, it should be submitted to the open source community. Here is the award, is the most exciting part. So this time, the first and second and third prize will be awarded with 10,000 BTM and 5,000 BTM, and the third prize is the 20,000 BTM. We will have 3 third prizes, which is the Best Creativity Award, Best Academic Award, and Best Social Award, respectively. And for the selection criteria, we will have 5 dimensions, including blockchain value, technology realization, business value, application creativity, and project design. Blockchain value refers to the use of blockchain technology and fully reflects the advantage of blockchain. In other words, the project will not be implemented or difficult to implement without using blockchain technology. And the technical implementation means that the final submitted work will be able to operate stably and efficient and safe. Commercial value means that the project has good commercial operation value, can be landed, and can be commercialized. Well, it's better to produce the market benefits too. And application creativity refers to the innovation of the work or the difference in product performance compared with similar products. The product design refers to a better user experience, is well designed and can be used quickly. Well, so all the introduction of this Bytom development challenge is over here. So below, we will introduce some related to Bytom itself. So firstly, we have to introduce Bytom shortly. Like what is Bytom? Bytom blockchain protocol is an interactive protocol of multiple beta assets. So that is to say, like BTC ETH itself, and those BTC ETH issued by BTM can be treated. And we also want to treat some real assets like equity bonds and even physical assets, which are blockchainized on Bytom blockchain. In addition to the diverse assets, Bytom also supports Turing's complete smart contract, which can enhance asset interaction. So we want to construct a decentralized and more imaginative new economic model. Then let's take a look at the some current use case of Bytom. So the case one is our project with Series. Series integrates the Bytom wallet function in the internal system to complete the payments and settlement of shipping order faster. In the user's personal wallet, view balance, transaction history, issue, and resale bills, and pay in seconds. After weeks of testing, Bytom's electronic payment takes only 0.3 seconds to complete the settlement of the order. At the same time, using Bytom payment and settlement can be more cost-effective than dollar payments. It is an efficient and cost-effective solution. From this case, we hope that a team can use Bytom to complete some of system blockchain transformations from traditional to blockchain. The internal process combined with the existing capabilities of the blockchain can be optimized for efficiency and cost. The first team is from Greek, and the second case is Bytom Swap, which is the project that fits well with the Bytom vision. The project is individuated into 3 different steps. So you can see briefly with the picture here. And here's some more detail. Currently, it's in the first phase. So the digital assets such as BTC, ETH, and BTC ETH created by Bytom can trade quickly on Bytom without need for a centralized exchange. However, the program still has a centralized process in the redemption process, including peer-to-peer transactions in the transaction process. And there's the risk of distrust. So it is for the only first stage. And in the second stage, it will use the smart contract of Bytom automatically to trade, which prevent fraud on the both sides of transactions. And in the third phase, full smart contracting of the redemption and trading will be achieved. It can achieve automatically identifying contract orders and price, automatically matching the best orders and forming a trust decentralized exchange. Through this case, you can consider this to be similar with an exchange, because Bytom supports the swiping of any assets. Then, in fact, many things in reality can be also traded on the chain, which is the mission of us to achieve a better transparency, security, and decentralized. In addition, many excellent works also have been done on Bytom chain, such as the decentralized copyright transactions, charity donations, environmental protection, and so on, which are all the projects building last Bytom DevCon. Those projects can provide you with some ideas for the competition. Maybe you can come up with some better ideas for this Bytom DevCon. And finally, here's the 2 links may be helpful to you as a developer. One is our official technical document, introduce the relevant interface and technology of Bytom. And the other one is a community document, which introduces the actual operation methods such as building Bytom, deploying smart contract, and so on. Also, feel free to contact us if you have any further questions. Thank you for watching this, and this is our Twitter account and my contact information. You can email us, or you can email us on contact@bytom.io. You can email me too. You can also find me on Telegram. And in the later two videos, we will introduce more on how to develop later on. So don't miss any of this. Thank you for watching.